Okay, this is a game against Danny Rensch from the 2005 National Open in Vegas. Same opening. And I always play bishop g5. I just decided to play bishop f4. I'm not sure why. It's not like one's better than the other. Yeah, that move's not very good. Shouldn't give up the two bishops. Now white's better. So this is actually very funny. I played a game with Yasser. First time I played him in the 1994 U.S. Championship in Key West, Florida. And we played in round 2. And it was a Chigorin. I was black. And at some point, we had a similar thing going where, I wanted to play f4 against this. Like, he had this pawn structure and bishop. My knight wasn't on h5. I don't think it was. Maybe it was. And I wanted to play f4, and Yasser played f4, which I thought was crazy because it like traps his bishop here. But as the game went on, I noticed it wasn't crazy. So like before I played Yasser, I would have just thought f4 is like a dumb move. But then after the game with Yasser, I realized f4 was good. So I played f4 here, and this was 11 years later. And the engine says I can castle or play f4. So they're both good. Okay, he played knight c6. Played rook d1. Bishop g2. I'm just going to castle kingside. Yeah, the engine already says I have a big advantage here. Because this is really good strategically. Backward d pawn, I have the open file, and my bishop's really good. If he ever plays knight f6, I can play bishop h4. So he took. And this was one of Dina's favorite positions because it's the diamond formation. And, women like diamonds. So hopefully somebody out there hears me. Or maybe they don't. Okay, so we got the diamond formation. You can't beat that. This says white's like winning strategically already. Then I went back to c1. Knight b8, setting up for the next game. You may have thought, why is Danny Rensch an IM and not a GM? And then you saw knight b8, and you're like, oh. So that answers that question. Queen a7. He's trying to put his pieces on the worst squares. He's doing a good job. So this is funny. Like, queen d3 is the best move. How can I play the best move? I guess he wants to do something here with b5. So queen d3 defends b5 and gets out of this pin of my c-pawn, potentially. Yeah, e4 is a good move. Now that he's put all his pieces here, it's time to attack his king. And when I say it's time to attack his king, I ain't kidding. I ain't kidding either. I ain't kidding either. It's from Tombstone, but I forgot the context. I don't know who said it even. Wild Bill said it? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, that's right. At the beginning of the movie when they kill everybody for no reason. Yeah. I forgot about that. You hear us coming, better step aside. Okay, g6, not a good move. Knight takes is correct. B takes is actually correct. Yeah, he's just lost here. His king is ridiculous. Now I'm a pawn up. It says I'm +3. And I sack the exchange. Unnecessary, but always sack the exchange. Yeah, and he's just torn to bits here. His rooks are no good. All of his pawns are weak. His king's exposed. Neither one of his rooks is better than my bishop. So this is funny. Danny Rensch, in this position, played the engine move. It looks really dumb, but it's the engine move. Huh. All right, what's the engine move for black? What would you guys play for black? Remember, I think it looks dumb. D5 is the second best move, tied for first almost. Maybe it's the best now. Now D5 is the best move. Now it's the move he played again. So they're tied. Nobody suggested it, so either it doesn't look dumb or you guys aren't suggesting dumb moves. There we go. Somebody got it. King S7. Defending his two weak pawns that need defending. Queen D3, threatening D6. Wow, rook E4 is the best move. Man, I used to be good. And you will know my name is the Lord when I play what move? I play the engine move here. I have coffee and I have Saratoga sparkling. King H1, you're banned. Bishop F1, you're double banned. But not really, because I always play Bishop F1. Your girlfriend just tells you she's asleep. When you fall asleep, she just, she gets smitten watching my videos. She just doesn't have the guts to tell you. That's correct. Somebody was correct. Bishop takes E6 check. So the idea is if he takes it, I play Queen D5. This is getting complicated. So he has to play Rook E7. Then I play F5. He has to play GF. Now, if he wants to save his rook, he has to play Rook F6. Otherwise, I take his rook. And then I check and win this rook. So he decided not to take my bishop. He played King G7. And I pinned his rook. Then G4, threatening G5. My bishop's not really attacked because his rook is pinned. G5. The idea behind G5 is if I blunder and take it, he has queen takes F2 check. So I played C5. So now if he takes on C5, I can take on G5, and he doesn't have queen takes F2 check. So he resigned after C5. It says I'm +8. The main variation is this. And then I can win this position. That's the best he can do. Man, this game was played when I was good. I guess I used to be good. Truth hurts.